The US just banned the most powerful AI chips from reaching China, and within 72 hours, Beijing wiped $47 billion off NVIDIA's market cap in retaliation. This isn't a trade dispute. This is the opening shot of the most important war of the 21st century, and 92% of the world's advanced chips are manufactured on a single island that China has vowed to take by 2027. What you're about to see will change how you think about every device you own, every stock you hold, and every headline you read for the next decade. Let's break down the AI chip war piece by piece. Chapter 1. The ban that started everything. October 2022. The Biden administration drops what insiders are calling the most aggressive export control package since the Cold War. Overnight, NVIDIA's H100, the single most powerful AI accelerator on Earth, becomes illegal to ship to China. ASML's EUV lithography machines? Banned. AMD's MI300? Banned. Even American citizens working in Chinese fabs are forced to choose quit your job or lose your passport. And here's what nobody told you: within weeks, NVIDIA engineered a downgraded chip called the H800 just to keep selling to China. The US government banned that one too. Then came the H20. Banned again in April 2025. Jensen Huang publicly admitted NVIDIA lost $5.5 billion in a single quarter from China restrictions alone. But here's the part that should terrify every investor watching this: China was NVIDIA's second largest market. And now, it's vanishing. Chapter 2. Huawei's secret weapon. Everyone wrote Huawei off in 2019 when Trump put them on the entity list. Big mistake. In August 2023, Huawei released the Mate 60 Pro powered by a 7nm chip nobody believed China could manufacture. The chip was built by SMIC, China's national champion foundry, using machines they weren't supposed to have, using techniques they weren't supposed to know. U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo was literally in Beijing when the phone launched. It was a message. And then came a Sen 910B, Huawei's answer to NVIDIA's A100. By 2024, Huawei was shipping these chips to ByteDance, Baidu, and Tencent. The Financial Times reported orders worth over $2 billion. The ban didn't kill Chinese AI. It forced China to build its own NVIDIA, and they're doing it faster than anyone in Washington predicted. Chapter 3. The Taiwan problem. Here's a number that will keep you up at night. TSMC, headquartered in Taiwan, manufactures 92% of the world's most advanced chips. Every iPhone. Every NVIDIA GPU. Every AMD processor. Every chip inside the F-35 fighter jet. All made on one island, 100 miles off the coast of China. Xi Jinping has stated publicly that Taiwan reunification cannot be postponed indefinitely. The Pentagon's internal assessment? Invasion window opens 2027. If Taiwan falls, or even if it's blockaded for 30 days, the global economy enters a depression worse than 2008. Morgan Stanley estimates $10 trillion in lost GDP. That's why TSMC founder Morris Chang called his own fabs a, quote, silicon shield. But here's what TSMC didn't tell anyone publicly: they've already started building backup fabs in Arizona, Japan, and Germany. The shield is being dismantled, one wafer at a time. Chapter 4. The CHIPS Act gamble. In August 2022, Biden signed the CHIPS and Science Act, $52 billion in subsidies to bring semiconductor manufacturing back to American soil. TSMC got $6.6 billion. Intel got $8.5 billion. Samsung got $6.4 billion. Micron got $6.1 billion. But here's the catch: nobody talks about building a single advanced fab costs $20 billion and takes 5 years. China is spending $150 billion on their own semiconductor push. The math doesn't favor America. And the Arizona TSMC plant? Delayed twice. Workers complaining about culture clashes. Production targets slipping. Meanwhile, China just unveiled a domestic lithography machine that hits 28 nanometers without ASML. The technology gap is closing fast. Chapter 5. The choke points. Modern chip manufacturing has 4 choke points, and whoever controls them controls the future. Number 1. EUV lithography. Only one company in the world makes these machines, ASML in the Netherlands. A single EUV machine costs $380 million, weighs 180 tons, and ships in 40 cargo containers. The US pressured the Dutch to ban exports to China. Number 2. Chip design software. Synopsys and Cadence, both American. Banned from China. Number 3. Advanced silicon wafers. Shin-Etsu and Sumco, both Japanese. Pressured to restrict. Number 4. The foundries themselves, TSMC and Samsung, both inside the first island chain China wants to dominate. America has chokeholds on every link. But China is racing to build alternatives at every single one. Chapter 6. The smuggling networks. Here's something you won't see in mainstream coverage. In 2024, Reuters uncovered a massive smuggling operation moving banned NVIDIA H100 chips into China through Singapore, Malaysia, and the UAE. Shell companies. Fake invoices. Resellers buying 8 GPU servers in Texas and shipping them to Shenzhen within weeks. Estimated value of black market chips flowing into China? Over $1 billion in 2024 alone. Chinese AI labs are still training models on NVIDIA hardware, they just paid triple the price. The Biden administration tried to plug the leak with end-user verification rules. Didn't work. The Trump administration is now considering criminal prosecution of resellers. But here's the uncomfortable truth: as long as American chips are the best, China will find ways to get them. Chapter 7. The money flow. Let's talk about who's actually winning this war financially. NVIDIA's market cap exploded from $400 billion in 2022 to over $3 trillion in 2024, making it the most valuable company on earth. TSMC crossed $1 trillion. Broadcom crossed $1 trillion. ASML hit $400 billion. The semiconductor sector has added more market value in 2 years than the entire crypto market is worth. But here's the open loop: every single one of these companies has massive China exposure. If Taiwan goes hot, if Beijing retaliates harder, if the export controls escalate one more notch, these valuations get cut in half overnight. Smart money is already hedging. Watch where Berkshire Hathaway is moving. Watch where sovereign wealth funds are repositioning. The signal is everywhere if you know how to read it. Chapter 8. What happens next? 3 scenarios. Scenario 1: Cold War 2.0. The US and China decouple completely. 2 separate chip ecosystems. 2 separate AI stacks. 2 separate internets. Globalization as we knew it ends. Scenario 2: Taiwan crisis. Blockade, invasion, or accident triggers a global semiconductor shortage that crashes markets within 48 hours. Scenario 3: China leapfrogs. Beijing develops a domestic 3-nanometer process by 2028, breaks the chokehold, and the US loses its leverage permanently. Every major think tank, Rand, Size, Brookings, gives each scenario at least a 25% probability. That means there's a 75% chance the world you wake up to in 2030 looks nothing like today. And the chip war is the reason. Chapter 9. Your move. This is the most important investment story of the decade, and most people are sleepwalking through it. The companies that control silicon will control AI. The countries that control silicon will control the next century. Right now, that's America. Tomorrow? Nobody knows. If you want to understand the chip war before it hits your portfolio, subscribe. I break down one semiconductor story every week.